And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I am bringing them back off of mute. And there we go. We have the roll screen up, and my camera is back up. Oh, what's going on with my green screen? My green screen's freaking out.
You said that Idris was real.
It is.
You said that Idris was real.
It is. I just have a green screen on my Idris bridge.
Showing an Idris.
Right.
He's sitting in. Look, he's sitting in the captain's quarter because the bridge is too loud.
It's all very meta, guys. I mean, come on.
No, it's because the Idris bridge is too loud, so he's sitting in the Idris captain's quarter.
No, so you have the green screen behind you, and then you project the bridge on it, so your enemies can't see how many people you're manning the bridge.
Exactly.
It looks like you're all alone.
Here we go. That's what it is.
Exactly, that's how it actually works.
It's the old holographic crew trick. You turn them off till they attack you, then they all come on and fire everything for you.
Okay, there we go. All right, so you guys are on the ship, and so you were informed of this. They said it'd take about a day.
Right, I filled Billy in.
Okay, you
So
filled them in.
Right, and I've let everybody know what the job is and everything. So all set.
All right. Now,
During this day, I'm going to check in and see how our patient is doing. Also, Billy, have you heard from your cousin yet?
No, I don't think I have. No waves, anything like that, right?
nope.
He probably thinks I'm dead now.
Yep.
They want to.
I can try to wave him again, but you want me to tell an Alliance officer that a possible fugitive is actually not dead, especially after 2 explosions?
Maybe not.
We've determined from this fact that this man can survive explosions. Let's experiment.
Science!
Fire-resistant Billy.
Oh.
Apparently, Billy comes from a long line of Kerbals.
Ah.
I think as GM, I might have to test this theory: fire resistance on a character.
Jesus.
Thank you for the
Don't worry.
ideas.
If this idea, Seamus can get a flamethrower, I'd be happy to help as a player character.
All right, so. All right, you're informed that one day isn't going to be quite enough time because
you
they
rolled
have
an
some
11.
issues. I'm saying this is what you're being informed of.
I'm supervising this, right?
Yeah, can't
Yes.
Billy speed it up?
So you're informed that one day isn't going to be enough time because of, and they point out some bent connection pieces, like, the piece got ripped off more than it came loose.
Okay. Well, one of the things I'm really, while they're doing this, I'm making sure that they're not installing something else that shouldn't be there. Because information is power. I want to make sure they're not hiding a tracker somewhere, and that kind of stuff. So should I do a roll for that?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Billy to fix this. As acting captain, not as actual, but as acting captain.
So for this, you would roll notice and mental.
Yeah. Complications.
Son of a bitch.
It's going to take 3 days to install.
Wait, hold on. Oh, no, wait. Because he should be able to use all of his fixing stuff because he know that and because.
No, the complication doesn't have to do with the part. He doesn't notice any trackers.
That's what I was looking for.
Right, but okay, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Now
I need to upgrade my notice.
now you can roll for your fixing things. So you can roll.
I'll try to expedite things by fixing it myself. I'm gonna also. Is this a timed action or not? No, it's not a. It's not a timed action, right?
No. Well,
Okay.
no, it isn't in a short period of time. No.
Okay. So we'll
Well, hold on. Let me see your
Plus
timed
one
action
is-
ability. I'm going to go down to it.
Zen and the Art of Engine Maintenance.
Yeah, because they're saying it's going to be 3 days. This would speed up the time. Yes.
Okay. You may re-roll any of the die that comes up 1 instead of accepting the plot point for that die. That's what I'm going to do.
So instead of
Hold
breaking
on.
the ship further,
Is
possibly.
it's for engine maintenance.
Yeah, but it says repair or upgrades involving
Okay.
ship repair or upgrade. So,
Yeah. Okay.
it says it in the title, but in the details it says it can be anything involving the ship.
Seamus isn't doing same team.
I'm just being.
Stop rules lowering. All right, so I'm gonna use
Jeez,
my-
I'm the GM and I'm sitting over here going, geez, same team, dude. What the hell?
Let's see. So I'm using my toolbox because that's I can add that to this, right? And then I'm gonna use that timed action, and then I'm gonna be using fix. So and physical. So,
The Billy Seaver method. It won't work. Hit it with the toolbox.
if I'm the Han Solo it,
The last few pieces of the primary buffer panel also come off.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna re-roll the 1, which was a D8. Three. Okay, so it's not a 1, but so I don't have to take a plot point, but I lose my plot point for that.
We're still total 9 though.
9. I'll use my big damn hero die.
You're going to use a plot point and burn the die?
Oh, I can't. No, I can't use that, can I? Nope.
I wouldn't bother.
9.
You start with 1 plot point at the beginning
And
of
I
the.
used it so that I didn't have to roll a 1. For my.
I thought it was you just didn't have.
No,
just
you
didn't
don't
get
accept a plot. You don't accept a plot point for the 1, and then you re-roll.
Bend a PP
Oh, I had 2
at the
plot points,
beginning,
didn't I?
though, to do
No.
it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because the way it says it is instead of accepting the plot point from the 1, you get to
It says-
re-roll it.
Exactly, which I did, but you have to declare that
Yeah.
I spent the blot point, and I rolled the 1 anyway, so I spent the blot point no matter what.
Can
I have
actually
a plot point.
here's a question. I actually have a question.
You spent a plot point to
Wait,
use
hold on.
that ability.
Yes.
Yes.
How
Plot points?
how does that work?
If he
So it's
spends a
not that-
plot point, instead of taking complications, he gets to re-roll those ones. So instead of possibly breaking the ship worse, he...
Right, but okay. So here's the question that I have.
Mhm.
If you don't give a complication, does he have the ability to re-roll the 1? Because it's
I did.
no. Well, yeah.
No,
I know you did. I'm asking whether the rule allows it.
But
I can say he can still re-roll it.
you
even if
have
I
to
don't
use a
give it.
plot point to use a distinction.
That distinction.
Some distinctions require plot points to be
Mhm.
spent. It
And
says
it
it
says-
right in his distinction. It
it
says
says
spend
spend a
1
plot
PP
point.
at the beginning of the timed action. So before he even does his rolls,
Okay.
he has to choose to spend a plot point.
Right. We didn't get that first part.
So it's not going to be 3 days, it's going to be 2 days.
Okay.
So you were able to bend part of it back into place, but not completely. Oh man, that sounds so like
I gotta get me that ringtone.
Oh, it's not even a ringtone. It's part where
It's
is it?
Soundbard.
Soundbard.
Oh,
Soundbard.
then I gotta get me that just for that.
It's a fantastic app. It's like $1.99 or something. It's,
All right, I
it's
got to take my
totally worth
moment to soundbard it up a little bit. Just give me a moment, folks. I'm loading this because this is such a wonderful app for us playing these things.
It's Soundbard, the RPG soundboard.
it. Mm-hmm.
It's almost €3 on Android. What is this?
Well, it's because you're on Android and Oh wait, hold on, Seamus. Hold on.
A sad trombone.
I have other methods of acquiring it.
And this is basically, what I have to say every time. Every time someone does something stupid, I need this one, and this is why we have the warning before the show. So yes, that's a wonderful companion app to playing RPGs. Everyone should check out Soundbard.
Oh,
We aren't
Berserker. I should have
sponsored by
played this
them or anything,
earlier.
but still, it's wonderful.
It's time to order some pizza.
I know.
So yes,
This is actual in-character roleplay because we have to wait 2 days.
Right. Yeah, we're getting really bored.
they're getting apps within the game
Yeah.
through the Cortex.
We're on the Cortex going, hey guys, check out this video. This
Actually,
is
we're-
freaking hilarious.
We're all playing D&D 54th edition.
With hollow D20s.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, God damn it, this Hollow D20's ones on all sides. Who's messing with the projector?
That goes into the fuck off bag. That goes into the fuck off bag.
Oh, the fuck off bag.
All right. So, does anybody want to?
What
I
are you
think
guys
I'm all set.
doing in your 2-day time?
I am claiming one of the crew quarters.
Yeah. I guess I'm taking the. I guess I'm taking the captain's quarters.
There is no specific captain's quarter. They're all the same size.
Well, the one I mean, I kind of always assume the closest one to the bridge is the captain's quarters.
There's two equidistant.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
the other one's the pilot. 2 people you want on the bridge and shit hits the fan.
I'll take cabin 1. How about that?
I'll take crew. Well, not cabin 1. There's underneath that. There's still crew 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you scroll a bit further down on the image that I sent you guys, I mean, you have those are passenger cabins. That's where River and Simon and
Oh, is that the-
Doc and stuff were.
Oh, that's the
You
bottom.
scroll down.
Got
There's
it,
the
got it.
crew underslung. Those are the ones that go with the ladders.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll take crew 1 then.
I'll take crew 4 because it's closest to the armory.
All right.
Reginald, which one are you taking, I guess?
He's taking crew 2.
The bridge.
Yeah, I'll take the other one by the bridge, yeah.
No, he's just taking the bridge.
The bridge is behind.
He's putting a bedroll up there.
No, I'll take crew 2.
Crew 2.
Yeah.
Billy is...
Well, actually, which one's
In the
no,
end.
Billy's taking the
I'm
suite.
nah, screw that.
He's
I'm
not
taking
part of crew. He's taking the suite.
I'm taking crew 2. That's what I'm doing. Taking crew 2.
Okay, then I'll take
That's
crew 1.
Mal's. That's the one Mal takes.
Oh, that's Mal's?
I believe. Isn't he on the port side?
No, he's starboard, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Mal has crew 1.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Zoe and Wash share crew 2.
Okay. Then I will take crew 1 then. I don't know. I could have swore that he went, but all right. I will trust you guys. I haven't watched it. In a while.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
I'm just
when he's
picturing
walking
this-
towards the bridge, he's on the right-hand side, so starboard.
Okay.
I'm just picturing this every time I get to the room and start to put my things down.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I want this room. Pack
Right.
everything up,
Yeah, pretty
move
much.
it across. Hey, no, I want this room now. Finally, at one point, I just closed the door on
Well,
you.
from just an ease standpoint, crew 1, crew 2, crew. Yeah, that works.
So now you have your
Okay,
rooms
Eastern.
being set up.
Yeah, in order of importance in terms of people, so that works.
Oh, God.
I
In
wanna
that case,
find out-
I'm taking the suite because I am the most important.
Yeah, no, you're not.
No, I have crew 4 so that I'm nearest to you to
That
protect you.
works.
I'll take whatever's left. I don't care.
You got crew 3.
Crew 3.
You're like,
Billy's
wait,
in
I
crew
get a room? This is amazing.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm not sleeping on a billet on the floor or sleeping
You
with
don't have a
bugs.
hammock in the engine room?
Screw that. You're going. Yeah, you're living in the engine room.
I
Billy-
probably am living in the interim anyways.
Billy will look amazing in a frilly pink dress.
I will look
Yeah.
amazing in a really green dress.
Sure you will. All right. Well,
I've
I
always
think we
wanted
were
to
all
be a
set.
debutante.
So you were
Anything
checking
you wanna do? Anything
on
in
the
2 days?
patient during this time as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
What are we-
still in a coma, stable.
Right.
Do you want to try and wake her up, or you just
Yeah.
gonna
Well,
leave
what
her
the
be?
hell? Let's. We got a couple.
Oh, right, because it wasn't that concussion wasn't the C word you slapped to get rid of. Maybe it's coma.
All right. I'm gonna do my doctor thing and try and wake her up
All right.
with
Oh God, the poor chick's gonna die.
with everybody in the with everybody in the room. Actually,
What
no,
witnesses?
just me. Just me. Nobody else.
The infirmary depressurizes and everyone dies.
No, but yeah, just me. Nobody else is around.
It can't though. You're in a pressurized, docking bay. But otherwise,
Yeah.
So
You get vented out into the space station.
an 8. I get a treat, right?
yep. Your treat.
I got an 8. So I have 2 8s, and I get to do a no, which is an 8. So 3 8s. 3 8s and a 6.
Yeah, you have your medical student. Your no. Your no's a lot.
No, wait.
Your no is not.
No, I
medical,
take that
though.
back. It's 4 8s. It's 4 8s. I don't have any 6s.
You have medical. You have treat. You have
Right.
mental.
Oh, I get the med bay. That's another.
And the
so
med bay
5
is an
8s.
8. Your
Is there
no wouldn't apply here.
Are you only rolling d8s?
Well, it's my medical knowledge is the way I'm looking.
That's
oh,
where
yeah,
medical
no,
student
not
comes in.
alliance. Okay,
Are you only rolling d8s?
that wasn't how we did it before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you would use your no. So that's 5
Yes,
8s.
it's 5 8s. And then, what's our distinction for the ship? Oh no, there is none. Never mind.
There
Okay.
is.
No, that's a D8.
Yeah,
has
no, I
5
mean,
8s.
yeah, we got a D8, but there's nothing else. Like, yeah, I was thinking.
Med suite, yeah.
Yeah, he has
5
5.
Remember, if you're only
D8s.
rolling d8s, the K2 works just fine for the keep. Because it's all the same die.
Oh, just yeah,
Just roll whatever number d8, K2.
cool. 16.
You did beat
See,
it.
it worked.
It was a 15 complication level.
Nice.
So it was like very difficult for you to pass it, but yeah, she's coming too.
All right.
And
Can I
she's
talk?
stable.
She's stable, so she's awake and stable and alert.
Not alert.
Okay.
She's coming out of a coma. She's a bit out of it, but she's out of the coma.
Okay.
She's just
I
kind
want to
of
be.
looking
I want
around frantically, trying to move, but can't really even lift her arms. She's weak.
Well, she can't lift her arms because we have her tied down.
No,
as
like
well.
she's not even pulling against the restraints tough.
Right.
It's just like, her head movements are sluggish.
She's
Mm,
been in a coma for like
well,
how long? Like
not that long. Like
a couple
a
days.
few days, but
And a few days of a coma. That's not that bad. It's a coma.
So-
it's like a
Her
big
muscles have
nap.
atrophied and she can no longer walk.
That'd be
No,
some
that was
fast
beats
atrophy.
So
that
I-
Caps took.
I ask her. So how are you feeling?
She just kind of looks over at you with her one working eye, and she tries to talk, but her jaw, to stabilize her, is wired shut, and she just kind of lets out a gurgle and that type of noise.
All right. I see.
Thumbs up,
I
thumbs
need-
down.
Interrogate her. I said I'm thinking I need to interrogate her. This is the whole reason why I brought her,
Mm-hmm.
woke her up. I asked, do you know who I am?
She just kind of looks over at you and moves her head a little bit in a nod.
Do you know what I'm capable of?
She widens her eye a little bit and then just kind of glares at you, but
doves.
You're
You
pretty.
see, before I started doing all this, I started off at the Intelligence Academy. I was going to be a spook. One of the first things they teach you at the academy is how to interrogate a person using more forceful methods. You see, I didn't really like being an intelligence person, so I left there. But the thing I really did enjoy were the interrogations. So I decided I was going to go to medical school. Of course, that didn't work out all that well anyway. So I moved on from there. But I did take on some more medical knowledge, which was helpful. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to stay here. You're going to get better. We're going to keep an eye on you, take care of you. And then when you're able to talk, we're going to have a conversation. And you're going to tell me everything you know about your employer. Or else, really, I don't care either way. I'm going to get to bring up some of those old interrogation techniques and try out a few new ones that I've kind of improvised since leaving the academy. So you sleep well and you take it easy because, well, soon enough we'll have a conversation.
Roll a social influence. You can use your specialization on your influence.
All right, so we got a 10, 2 10s, an 8. Can I use a trick?
Yeah, trick would work as well.
3 10s. And
3 10s.
3 10s. Social,
Yep,
influence,
Yep.
trick.
that's an 8.
No, it's not. You have the old sheet.
Oh, you stepped it up?
I changed it out because I changed it. I don't have move anymore. I have and I added the yeah.
All right, switch those.
I do believe.
And 6 for your specialization on your influence.
Right. Yeah, that's the 6. It's not an 8. And can I use luring?
This one would be your man of notoriety.
Oh, perfect. Yes. So 1 8. So 3 10s, a 6, and an 8.
And you could also use your special part of that if you really wanted to. Spend a PP.
Nah, it's all right. Well,
Okay.
yeah, you know what? I am going to do that.
Okay.
What would I get there?
That gets you to step up.
Okay, so that's a
and
D10.
yeah, that
So
makes
4D.
your D6 a D8 or your 8 a 10 in this situation. So
All right, I'm gonna step up to 6 then. 3D.
Yep.
10s
So-
plus 1D8.
3D10? No, it'd be
Social
hold on.
influence.
It'd be
and trick.
3D10 a D8 and 2D8. So 3D10
Oh, right,
2D8.
2D8. Sorry.
Yep.
Yes, thank you. I will get it eventually.
There you go. 3D10 2D8.
Beautiful.
Lots of dice.
Yes, indeed.
And
They're
it's
all
going to
good.
be a keep 3.
Keep 3?
Yeah.
Well, that is fantastic because I got a 17, a 23.
Yeah, -4 for the 2 that you don't keep.
Yeah, 23.
That's
20, 27 minus 4 is 23.
I wasn't correcting you. I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Sorry.
23.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in there.
Get a plot
Shut
point.
up.
I know that there's a plot. There's one in there. That's why I was just saying. Get a plot point.
Bio, same team, man. Same team.
Hey, man, it's just fair roleplay.
No, it isn't. Same team. Jesus. The GM's telling
No.
you same team.
You want the plot points.
However, you get your plot point, and the complication is she slips back into the coma. You see her heart rate just spike, but then
I
it
think
calms down. She's stable, but she's back in the coma.
Oh, I think that I made my point.
Mine's like, I like the darkness. I'm going back there.
It was quiet over here.
So yes, and she defecated. So this way I can say you scared the shit out of her.
Oh, Mr. Callahan.
Mr.
Poke my head
Callahan,
into the infirmary door. Yes.
Clean this up. I walk out.
Not my fucking problem. And I go back to the armory.
God.
Actually, during the 2 days, I would probably ask if they have like some sort of gym or like place where I could work out on that station.
They'd tell
Oh,
you
they
to
don't
stay
want
on your
one
own
on
ship.
each. Yeah.
That was so disappointing. I dropped something.
You've got an entire cargo bay. Figure it out. Jane could. If you can, you
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, if Jane could figure something out, anyone could figure it out.
Come on, Jane was a smart man. Trapped in the body of an idiot.
Yeah, I swapped my mental and social from what Jane would have, other way around. So I'm dumber than Jane, but I'm more charismatic.
Oh, dumber than
All right.
Jane. You have a special
Anybody else?
guy.
I'm spiritual.
So what? So, Billy, you're helping out with the repairs during this time.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason why. I'm
Paul,
getting to
I
know some of
just said
the.
you
I'm
better
getting to
clean
know
that or you'll
his
be
kids
breathing that
really bad stuff.
recycled air.
Chaz scared the shit out of a woman after he brought her out of a coma quite well and knocked her back into a coma.
She can't talk anyway.
Seamus, you're doing what during 2 days of downtime?
No. Probably just like either running around the like because the above the cargo hold there's that catwalk that's like that goes all the way around.
Yep.
I'd probably either be doing laps on that or like push-ups or pull-ups on bars that I can reach and just general workout stuff.
Okay.
He's not gonna step up your physical, Seamus.
I'm not going to step up his physical,
I'm just
but
saying, like this is what Seamus would do.
I am
All
going to
he
make
does.
you roll a physical and a move.
To see if I trip and hurt myself.
Yeah. See, this is what you
See,
get.
my move is a D8, so it's /R1 D10 plus. There you go.
15.
Oh, he's fine. It was basically don't roll 2 ones or else I'd make something funny happen to him. It wouldn't have even been a complication. It just would have been embarrassing.
It's the Will
Fall
Wheaton
off
trip
the
down your
stairs.
beard as you walk down the hill.
All of a sudden, Reginald finds an old Earth song called Yakety Sax, and it starts playing at the exact moment that Seamus starts falling.
See, that didn't happen. So.
Yes. So, sadly, that didn't happen. Otherwise, it was going
No,
to
but I'm just keeping up. I'm keeping up my physical, just making sure that.
And
you know,
Reginald, you?
Did he tell us where we need to go to pick this up or anything?
Not yet.
I'm on the Cortex, finding all the landing sites on the planet. Literally, I'm making it so if he says you need to touch down here, I can just go, okay,
I know
paid
where that
parking
is.
or free.
Nice. Okay.
I know where that is.
Yeah, essentially, I'm doing I can get us there in 3 minutes. How do you know 3 minutes? Because it's coming up in the orbital rotation rate. Now, free fall.
All right, so he's studying that. That's actually clever. I didn't expect that. Damn it.
Pilot. I do
Yeah.
one thing.
You're
I pilot.
actually just reading Space Reddit.
This port sucks. Burritos there are horrible. ... Dude,
I can't take
it's
credit
an
for
outer
that joke.
spaceport.
That was Fallout's joke. I'm not taking credit for that one.
And here's a picture of space cats.
Space cats are awesome. Seamus wants to adopt a space cat.
Seamus wants to adopt a space cat. Oh, God.
He posts it on Spacebook.
What, Chaz?
Jesus.
What was that complication I gave you before about the puns?
Oh, I can't get
Okay.
drunk.
You gotta give him credit. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
Spacebook's not even mine either. It's from a different
That's why it was
show.
a good
Okay,
one.
well.
Hey, I'm funny.
Oh, yes. Okay, so 2 days have passed. Basically, you're able to leave the station now. And you get a quick text wave that says, once you're in orbit around Spider, you'll be set up with the information.
Sounds like a plan. Reggie,
Yep.
set a course for Spider, is it? That's where we're going?
You're
Spider?
basically, yeah.
Set a course for Spider.
Yeah, since I don't know where I'm going, I'll put us in a high stable orbit.
Engage.
Oh.
There's no engage on this panel. And then I press the button to go.
A Nokia Engage or
I can't know. Just no.
Hey, you guys put me in charge. This is the shit you're gonna have to deal with.
Seamus, now your puns have gotten so bad that Billy can't get drunk.
that wasn't a pun. That wasn't a pun. The Nokia Engage actually exists.
Yeah, I know, but it's still
It's still a pun.
a pun.
All right.
Oh.
So we enter. I'm assuming that nothing bad happens as we enter orbit.
Nope, nothing bad happens as you enter orbit, and you get a text wave that basically shows up on the screen. Now, it says information incoming. Read this, and then it will be wiped.
All right.
So tempted to make a copy.
Should all probably read this because I have a terrible memory.
All right, is everyone going to read it?
Now I'll take a look at it. I'll look at it.
Yeah, I'll pull the copy up on my panel.
And I'm looking over Reginald's shoulder.
Billy?
What I'm doing? I'm in the engine room.
Okay, so you're not really paying attention to that fact that
No.
it's coming in. All right, got it. So the three of you read that there is a mansion, essentially, that's in the southern hemisphere on the, one of the moderate zone tips of a continent on
And
the ocean side.
And we've got to blow it up.
No. You're
Damn
to
it,
go
it's okay.
there and kidnap the son from that mansion, get him back to your ship, and bring him back alive and mostly intact to
Yeah.
up to the sky station. And
Works for
nobody
me.
is to know that you did this.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So, yep, your landing site's on it's on the southern continent coastal area. It's a large mansion, and it's one of those types of areas where there aren't a lot of people nearby.
Oh, good. So, like, large, wide open fields where no one will notice a Firefly class ship.
I'm gonna do some research and
Happen to settle down.
see what I know about this
This mansion.
this mansion and any potential weaknesses in its security so far and so forth.
Okay, I'll
right.
let you roll your knowledge on that.
All right, I get my alliance intelligence.
Yes,
stuff
you
too.
do.
Is the map of that? He's checking for like a floor plan of that mansion, right?
floor plan and security
Is
stuff.
that that's
yes.
not just available, right?
Not typically, no.
No. Okay. So if he succeeds, then Seamus would want access to those.
Right, can I
You
get?
can help him.
Can I use my
Yep, I would help.
big deal
Your
as well?
big deal.
Yeah.
I'm planning a surprise show.
Um,
Come on, give me the floor plan now.
yeah, yeah, you could. However, that could also backfire.
We do have the hacker ability of the ship.
Yep, that is true.
Also, what
we
can
do,
I
yes,
give him
let's,
to help?
Let's use that. Is that an 8?
That's an 8.
What can I give him to help?
You have to describe how you would be helping him do this.
I have no fucking clue. So no.
Can I give him? I don't know if I can do this. Can I give him help using my D6 specialization override? Essentially, I help him hack in.
Yes.
That would be your mental, probably, though, because I think you can only share.
Private
Okay.
choice.
Yeah, so I give you a D8 as you'll start to hack in. Like, hey, watch that.
5d8.
Watch that.
5d8s and a
That's my
6.
one.
Gentlemen, let's make this work. 5.
I wouldn't want to share my mental anyway. It's only a D6.
I'm a completely balanced character. I swear.
1d6. Come on, baby.
Oh, nice.
14.
Yep, 14.
You keep 3 dice.
I keep
3 because of
he's
the help.
helping.
So then it's a 20.
20.
Yes, you're able to access the entire floor plan of the mansion, as well
I
as accessing
Go on.
the security specs for the system. The system is a high-end Alliance security system, but it is not military grade. It is civilian grade.
Okay.
So it's expensive stuff, but even the lowest military security systems are better.
I would ask to see the floor plan because as someone who's like fought in a corridor and like hall situation on the space station, I know how to plan like a sweep and clear. So I do that. I want to like plan a route that we can take to.
Did I learn
Basically, what
anything
Seamus is
about?
saying is that he has experience in close quarters combat.
I have a lot of experience. in
Did
close
I
quarter
learn?
combat.
Did I learn anything about the people, the family, anything like that?
Yes, you learned about the family. It is a mother and her son. What you learned, and Reginald would have learned because he was there helping with you, is that she is essentially in Alliance witness protection against someone. That information was actually even redacted from the access that you had.
Okay.
You
And how
got
old is
through
the son?
hacking. The son is 6 years old.
Okay. Easy enough.
So he's young.
All right.
And no, I don't want to do that. No, come on.
And was there any information as to like where we could land the Firefly without it being?
Yes, there was that
Yes.
type of information. There is a small clearing outside of the house in sort of a forest region. I don't know why this map didn't save. So I'm trying to draw it out real quick because I remember it off the top of my head.
Got you.
Trying to get it to snap.
All right. Cool. Well, I've
There's the
I would like to
flare.
prepare a large burlap sack to put the child in.
Preparing a large burlap
We're-
sack.
we're going to play hide and seek with him. It's fine. Don't throw him in a sack.
Could you mix up tranquilizers just to knock him out?
Probably could.
You could if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
Yeah. Let me.
I can
let me,
choke him
let
out,
me-
too.
No.
What?
I have none
Let
of
me,
this conversation, by the way, because I'm in the engine room.
Yes,
All right,
it's
let
not
me
even
do-
privy to it.
Let me whip that up real quick then.
All right, you're going to do that in your downtime?
Reginald heard you think maybe I could do something physical with someone. And all his comment was, no.
What we didn't
And
know is
then,
that Reginald's actually a psychic.
Reginald is actually,
Reginald is like Summer.
the
That-
worst
that
one
whole
ever.
Thing that they did to Summer,
Right
Reginald was the
after.
first subject. He's
You know,
patient.
I was actually thinking
These
the
aren't snapping, but I don't care. You'll get the
the
idea.
pod, the shuttles probably would have been really handy for this mission.
They would have been if you'd had them, but you didn't have them.
It's okay.
Maybe they have a Firefly shuttle as like their normal vehicle, and we can steal it.
It's possible.
It also, the thing is that Reginald does have stealthy flying abilities that come with the ship.
Right. But the Firefly is a very large ship. So we are going to have to, we're not going to be able to land right next to it. Actually,
We might be able to just talk.
You guys should be able to see what I'm looking at now.
I don't want to,
Mhm.
yeah, I see it.
All right, so I'm going to switch over to the map screen for everyone and describe this. It doesn't have all the fancy stuff that I did earlier. I did have the mansion map ready, but it happens. There
greatness.
we go. Yeah, I
Are
don't
there
know, I
any-
didn't save.
Are there any, looking at the security, are there any potential, like, was it apparent that there were any flaws in the security?
Yes, there was definitely a flaw, and those were found in the back section on the patio. This is like a long back of the house patio that goes out into.
Okay, so the back
beach.
is at the
So
top.
I
the
take it you're
back
talking
is
about
here.
this?
Yes, that is the back of the house. The front is down here with the front door. I'm trying to remember how to ping the map.
Hold left click.
Hold click. Yeah.
What was that?
Hold left click when you have the arrow
Left
selected.
click.
I'm holding left click. It doesn't do anything.
It's not letting me do it either.
So front.
Do you have the normal
There you go.
cursor selected?
Red. Who just? Oh yeah,
I'm
Joe
red.
just did it.
Yeah, you can't have the moving hand.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gotta
you
be-
have
go.
ink. You have the ink pen selected. That's fine, probably, because I
That's
just
fine.
saw you draw a little square.
Yep. Okay. So right here's the front of the house.
Okay.
Okay.
That goes out into like a large landing field area.
Okay.
Over here was right in the plans listed as a living room type of area, dining room, hallways. These are narrow hallways too. These are like, one person type of hallway type thing. These
Oh,
two formal
okay.
dining room and entertaining room. Back here is like a big party ball area, and then that leads off to the back, which is like a big open porch, which goes down to the beach.
All right, and where are the bedrooms?
The bedrooms are actually off of these here. It's the same layout
Okay.
upstairs. So
Okay.
the stairways are off of these. They loop up around next to it here.
Okay.
And they go into hallways where the bedrooms are here, and then you have a big overlook area back here that looks down onto like the party area and the ballroom and all that other stuff.
Okay, was I able to figure out whose room is which? Which room is which?
No. That isn't on the
do
plans.
we know-
They're two equal-sized, very
And we-
large rooms.
And we don't know the names of the child or the mother?
That was redacted from the
Okay.
from even
Alright.
your file access.
All right. All right, let's say we go through Cover of Darkness here.
Mm-hmm. As someone who has, like close quarter combat experience, I would definitely help with planning the attack or whatever you want to call it. Like if we know that we know that there's a security vulnerability at the back, I'd suggest we'd go in through the back. And I'm just going to use the ruler to like kind of draw a path.
Is
We're
there
going to go to this hallway and just clear every corner as we go.
Is there a way of hacking in and disabling the security? Are there
Yes.
any like security access points?
Yes.
Can you do it remotely, or is this a hard panel?
Remotely as possible. Hard panel
Easier.
is easier, and you would know that after reading the information on it.
Right, and where is
the
that?
hard panel at the back of the house?
Yeah,
Hard
and where
panel's
is
there.
that? Okay.
Front, essentially, would be the southwest corner.
Okay, is that inside or outside the house?
Outside.
Okay, fantastic.
It's in a secure box, but yeah, that's the outside panel.
Okay. Is anybody good at, like, particularly good at hacking things?
Eh,
Yeah.
average.
What would you roll for that?
I would think it would be
Operate.
no,
Yeah,
operate. And
No
then,
and operate are two of the big ones.
distinctions that you would have. Mental, no, and operate. Yeah, those would be the things.
Nope, not me.
Okay. I guess it will be me then, because I'm the best.
Is there a way that we can check if there like if there's any events at the house, so we can choose a moment when it's quiet?
You can do that. You'd have to roll again to check on that information.
I'd like ask them like, shouldn't we check for a good quiet moment?
Why
I
quiet?
mean, we don't want to show up to the house when there's a giant party. We do not want to be seen.
Can I create an asset from the information that we
Oh, what? Yeah.
procured? All right, I'd like to do that.
An on-target asset. What asset are you looking to create?
Well, essentially, like the layout of the house. You know, having the security information and all that, like basically like a tablet or some sort of like data. Yeah. Cool. And so I spend a plot point for that and get is it D6?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry about me. I'm drawing something so that we can remember where the.
And would it also be possible for me to unlock a distinction? Because I have 2 episodes. Distinction
Yeah, you
programs,
didn't
that
use your
only-
points, did you?
Yeah.
Wait, you did use your points in one of them. You used a point.
Oh, I did. Okay.
That was in
then
the
no,
shift
never mind.
over that you did, the lateral shift.
Right. Okay, cool. Never mind then.
Yep.
So I don't think I've used any of my points. So if do you increase distinction, or do you use you use it on your skills?
You can do it for any of them.
Either.
It
There's
depends.
there's a
There's a-
table.
Yeah, there's a list.
I'll check. I'll look it up.
With little text security box.
Yes, but I'm trying to like get rid of some of the.
Maps by Seamus.
Security
I need a
box.
larger thing.
Oh, you know
Possible
what?
firefight hallway.
You know what I realized when I made my reference to being really good at exploding things, like in our previous adventures? That was callback to the other episodes. So do I get plot points for that?
That callback. Not quite.
I don't think I can erase your stuff. Oh yes, I can. Oh man.
Because I don't remember if the exploding stuff was in context of talking to Niska. Or was it an off-the-cuff comment?
It was an off-the-cuff comment.
If you use it within the story, it would have gotten you. He's been waiting to use it. He likes to use that once every episode.
Now that might be worth a plot point for making everyone laugh.
No, that's easy to do. I laugh at everything.
Yeah, good point.
Except Seamus.
You just say like
Is it-
Regret nothing. I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
making
wait for it.
Grocky's laugh is as easy as bodily function plus fruit, like banana. Nope. I mean,
No, I
pooping
wasn't-
banana would be pretty funny.
Wasn't going to go there yet.
I went there for you. I play fair, you know that. It's all about the story. All right, so yes, you do have a landing area that would be north of the house because here I'll do the clicks. That's going to be the eastern side of the house. That's south, west, north. So there is a spot north that's a little clearing in a patch of woods, maybe quarter of a click north of the house.
Yeah, and then we can actually get to the beach, which would let us to the patio. Another team could, like someone else could move along the beach this way. And go
Gracchus,
along
do I
the
have to?
security box?
I assume that I don't have to roll to make a simple tranquilizer, right?
No, you do not. Your medical knowledge would easily be able to create a simple tranquilizer, especially with the med bay.
Can I make that
Yeah.
an asset as well?
Hmm?
Can I make that an asset as well?
A simple tranquilizer? Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do that. I have one. plot
That's the
point.
easiest. Hey, look, a bottle of
Without
ether.
using a plot point,
Yeah.
you can make it.
Oh,
Go for him.
okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Does my rag smell like chloroform?
That's my favorite pickup line.
Oh,
80% of the time, it works every time.
I don't want.
Okay, that was weird. That was let's do this. Anyways,
So apparently that's let's do this.
yeah, apparently. So
Let's
let's
do
do
this.
this, guys.
Oh, wait.
Question. Are you guys going to want me to stay with the ship for an oh shit, we need evac from the roof now dust off? Or
Do you want Billy the Bull Severe to come with you?
No, but I
We want you to hack the security box.
No.
What? What the
Manual
hell are you
hacking.
talking about? I am terrible at manual hacking.
Manual hacking. You grab the security box and turn it into a toolbox by ripping it off the wall.
oh come on,
No,
I can hack it.
okay.
What's the worst that happens? The mansion explodes.
Yeah, no, I'll take care of the hacking, guys.
Seriously, though, you want me to come with you? You
So
want me to
am I going into the house and kidnapping the kid? Because I have move at an 8.
Yeah, but do you have how's your medical? Your
Medical.
Treat.
not medical.
Is
but,
it really
treat.
that hard to tranquilize a kid?
Frankly,
It could be if he's flailing around.
it probably makes the most sense for just Seamus and I to go in, because
Okay.
I think that Seamus, you have sneak, right? Reggie, do you have sneak?
Nope. Sneak is a D4. Oh,
Oh,
God.
great.
I forgot that was a separate thing.
Reggie, do you have sneak? I forget.
You're a real loud ninja.
I carry a bandolier of chromed grenades that just cling,
Clang,
cling,
clang, clang, clang. What about you, Reggie?
Nope.
All right, so I, with my D6,
Yep.
am the quietest person here.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Great. The showman, the quiet one.
Great. Cool.
No,
Let's do this, guys.
that works. The crazy intelligence guy.
Okay.
But none of you know that. You weren't in the med bay for him when you said it, so.
Right.
I really wish I was listening in on him.
Yeah, well, you weren't.
I was
I'm
in
not
the
good enough
armory,
with the
so-
computer yet. Give me time.
I was in the armory polishing some guns.
Yeah, you were.
That's what I do for fun.
You were polishing up those barrels?
Don't we all, Seamus? Don't we all?
Likes to
No,
polish.
no, like actually cleaning a gun.
Yeah, sure. That's what we call it too. All right, so
What
let's
is
get in
Jane's
there. Let's
signature
land.
gun called?
Mine, Dark and Magic.
No, it's Jane from the show.
Vera.
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 Yeah.
I do that with all guns.
Do we? All right, so it probably should be me and Seamus. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
I think that's good.
Okay.
I think again, I can stay behind and necessarily defend it.
Right.
I might be able to come with you, but I'm pretty loud and not
Right,
very
and
good at
Reggie
that.
can
You
can lead
be
to a
lookout.
quick extraction if we need it.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's what happens. Let's land this.
And you all have comms to each other, too. That's just
Right.
basic
Yeah.
equipment.
Right.
So. Just
All right,
just making sure you guys know that. So.
All right, I don't take an SMG for this mission. I only take the Callahan Special because I assume I'm
Okay.
not gonna have to shoot anyone.
So, Reginald, make your piloting roll to get down. Oh, is there anything else you guys are doing before you roll down to that area?
checking the kids. Oh wait, I don't know the kid's name,
So
so
we-
I can't check his like.
So we know the security.
Yep.
We know the layout of the house. We know if there are any security like personnel or are there security personnel on
That's
the
a different
premises?
question altogether, and that was not in the information packet you had.
Okay.
We'll just have to scout it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else we need to do.
So the ship's engine.
Another question, as in it was the right question, but it wasn't part of the information, or a separate role could reveal that whether there were security
A
officers.
separate role could possibly reveal that information. It wasn't part of what you were looking for, but you were earlier talking about, and I'll call back to it since you guys brought it up, when you said you would check event information and parties and that sort of stuff. You would be able to pull up personnel on the house, possibly, as well as live satellite feeds, that sort of thing, like actual information.
All right, yeah, let's
information.
do that then. And Reggie, you're going to help me again. So
Yep.
It's going to be the same role. So let me see if I can find it.
You should just be able to click on the roll above.
Yeah, was it 3? It was the 3d10s, 2d8s, or it was a 5d8, 1d6, right?
Yes, 5d8, 1d6.
Okay.
Keeping 3.
And can I use the security asset that I created with this as well? So I get 2d6?
No, because this is
Okay.
a different hack, essentially, and everything
right.
else.
Yeah, no, cool.
Damn.
How does 1219 work for you?
Is it really a 19? It's 17.
It is. No, it's 6.
No, 16.
6 and no,
Oh,
6,
wait.
6.
No, 17.
Yeah, 17. Sorry, I was
17,
thinking
yeah.
17.
Yep. So 17 is what it is, not as 19.
It's
Although
the
I would have
17.
played the sound.
Right.
17. I don't even remember what the sound for 17 was. I have it right here.
17. 17.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Yes. With the 17, you are able to pull up information on it. Currently for that night, there is a party scheduled.
Mhm.
So it's probably a good thing that you did pull that information up if you want to sneak in. So there's a large sort of gala scheduled for that night. And security is actually a little bit tighter because of that.
Mhm.
So you already found the security stations. There's going to be 2 at the back, random patrols of 2 around. There's 3 random patrols, and then there's 4 security personnel within the front of the house and 2 more in the back. So you've got
What about after
Two-
the party? Like, I'm thinking like the equivalent of 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning.
those security are going to be sticking around. They've been hired, and the timetable for them is 1 week that they've been hired for.
How do you guys want to? Here's the question: do we want to go in the party? The kid will probably be alone upstairs, but there'll be a.
Well, if
Can
I'm
we
with
get
this
in Friday?
conversation, my first thought is, why don't you just be fake an invite to the party?
I was just about to say, can't we? Yeah, we can probably get invited to this party.
You are Chaz Laserstorm.
I mean, use your Chaz Laserstormness to be like, so I heard about this party, and I,
well, he's dead, so he might be able to come say he's like a magician or something like that. He might even be one of the help.
Yeah,
Chaz Laserstorm is not one of the help I know. Whatever.
No. Do they have any entertainment for this party?
There is a list of a few entertainers.
Is there a way that we could make one of them disappear?
You could,
you know, with doves and
you could attempt to do that. It is still daytime and everything else. You've got about 8 hours before the party.
Who's what entertainers, and do we have their contact information?
Yes, their hire list is there and everything else. There's a clown, there's a juggler, there's a band, there's a magician.
What event is this?
Seamus,
All right,
Seamus
I wanna-
wears a pretty nice suit, so he can fit in as like a server as well.
Does
Right,
it
so
say what
let's-
this event is?
No, it doesn't say specifically what the event is. Just you could tell there's an event through the hiring list and the invites going out and everything
the
else, but it
kids.
doesn't say.
It's the
Yeah.
kid's birthday.
Yeah. Rachel's gonna go. Guys,
There's
a clown, a magician,
It's the
a
kid's
band.
I mean,
birthday.
Chaz
Or something.
Laserstorm is going to become the
Here's-
magician. And he's going to make the
here's-
kids
yeah. So
disappear.
let's try
What?
and
No.
let's send them some. All right, here. No. What? Okay, go ahead, because
If
Reg,
Chaz
go.
Laserstorm makes a kid disappear, they know Chaz Laserstorm made the kid disappear.
we're not doing
No,
that.
because Chaz Laserstorm is impersonating the other magician. We shift the blame.
Exactly. It's the other
Okay.
magician's fault.
Here's the deal. I want to hire the other magician off. Like I want to tell him that I want to trick him into thinking he's hit the big time and he needs to go to Ariel in order to become like the follow-up act in the hotel that we were staying in to whatever the guy I hate his name, I don't know.
JD.
JD. Yeah. So JD wants him to follow or open for him.
Is that
JD
G-
wants him to open for him at his but he needs to leave today.
You can try and fake that paper information and stuff. Roll another hack. And
Well,
add-
I actually I was
something.
thinking, can I just call him?
You could call him.
Yeah, because then I have more. I think I have more stuff. Hold on, let me figure this out. Actually, no, I do want to do another hack because I think I probably have a better chance.
No, you could do the call
Social.
too. That'd be more fun.
Okay, let's do the call. Oh, is it a lady or is it a guy?
It's a guy.
Damn it. 10,
Is the guy heterosexual?
10, 2 10s, 3 10s. I get. Can I use my no on this? Because I
With
know.
Chaz Laserstorm
I
doesn't
know.
matter.
Yeah. The
You know the magic world.
yeah, I know the magic world, so I can use that, and I can use alluring as well. Maybe.
You could.
All right, so I got 2d8s, 3d10s.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you're making the call?
I'm making the call.
Now we have to play this out, so the rule
I know.
is part of
I
it.
know.
Yay!
3 2d8s. All right. What was the name of my manager? What's
Your manager's name changed every time.
okay?
It was Sam, though, last time.
Sam. Okay. Do you want me to roll first, or do you want me to?
Yeah, make the roll first, so we can just see how...
All right, and then maybe you'll give me some extra points.
Yes, exactly. Oh, this is really going in your favor.
16.
Okay. So,
And I have
you
12.
bring it up on the wave, and the guy... Whoa, what was
What's
that?
this? Oh, what's this guy's name, by the way? Before we start, the magician's name.
Jeff Smoke.
Jeff Smoke.
It's obvious that it's a stage name.
Got ya. All right.
Because Chaz was born
So-
with the name Laserstorm.
All right. Let's
Yes.
call him up.
So you're calling...
Actually, yes.
what is that
it was.
buzzing
This
I
is-
keep hearing?
I don't know. I keep hearing it too.
Someone's mic, but I'm hearing it too. So
I'm hearing it as well.
That leaves Reginald.
Yeah, I think
Cat.
it's something my phone's doing. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, weird. All right.
I've only had the phone a week, so I don't know everything it does.
Got you.
So, all right. Yes,
All
this
right.
is Jeff.
you are forgiven.
Okay, so let's call him up.
This is Jeff.
Jeffy, baby. Hey, this is Sam. I'm an agent on Ariel. Heard a lot about you, kid. JD. I sure you know JD. JD knows a lot about you too.
Oh my God, JD! I definitely know JD.
JD. He is very impressed with your act. You probably didn't know, but he saw you recently. Told me, Sam, baby, you better call him. I want him opening for me beginning tomorrow. Which means you
I
gotta
can't-
be here
What?
today.
Today, but
You
I had
need
this
it. You-
thing, and it was gonna pay me a lot of money.
I hear you, but it's a lot of money. A lot of money, really. You think you can make a lot of money? Please. Ariel, baby. Open it for JD. It's the stepping stone.
Oh,
But you need to be here today to sign the paperwork.
I don't know. How much are we talking?
Just an unreasonable. I mean, something believable, but an incredible amount of money.
Like if it was US dollars, you'd be like, it's not quite millions, but it's like
Yeah, I mean, we're talking like,
100,000.
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what an opening act for a you know,
probably
big
like the
performer would
equivalent
be.
of somewhere
Let
close to
me see an official
$100,000.
contract. You give me
Okay,
a
I'm
contract.
I'm gonna use a plot. I'm gonna use a plot point
There you
and add what is it? Another 6 to it, so it'll be 22. You'll get the contract when you're here. If you don't want it, you just tell me, and I'll tell JD that you're not interested. That Jeff cannot be bought. But
Two.
I'm telling you this.
That
if
gives you a
pass
big
this
damn
up-
hero die, by the way. D10 big damn hero.
D10, big damn nice.
Yeah.
But look, if you don't want it, but I'm telling you, if you pass this,
All
up,
right.
you will never.
I'll be there.
All right. Good to hear it, baby. Looking forward to meeting you. When you get to Ariel, we'll get
Mention
you
that you'll handle the
information,
cancellation.
and it's gonna be huge.
Make sure he doesn't cancel his other show. Tell him you'll handle it from now on. You're his new agent.
Now listen, I know, Jeff. Now you said that there's a show that you've got going on
Yeah.
tonight. All right, listen. If you want, I will be your agent. I will take care of this, and you will get the money. All right.
I get the money. Yeah,
So
you got it.
I will send somebody in to take your spot. You'll still get paid, and we'll take care of you. All right.
You got it.
All right, Jeff. Good. Can't wait to see you.
Yes. And then hangs up. I hope you recognize that. Chaz probably recognized where that came from.
Yes. Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Screw
Like,
you,
oh, is
Chaz
that,
Laserstorm.
Oh gosh, is that from the podcast? I can't remember. what it's called.
AQI.
It's the latest AQI. It's the PAX East AQI.
Acquisition.
I had to bring that voice in because it
That
was
was
so
great.
perfect.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
we're getting them the money. I'm paying them. I don't feel like an asshole completely. All right, so now I am going to contact.
A
right.
local dove sourcing.
No. So how do we need a okay? We probably need because there's security there. We probably need to alert them of the change, right?
No, you can impersonate
Or
the guy.
No, you can just be like
No.
the guy. Yeah. You just call him up and do your security baby.
Right.
This is
Security
Jeff's new
baby.
manager.
Right, when I roll 5 ones and we're completely screwed.
They call the police. There's now a tank stationed on the beach. Apparently, military simulations are great for children's parties.
Awesome
Alright.
escape room.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, so, you know, actually, I'm gonna. Oh boy, I should have had Smoke. No, I should have had Smoke take care of that. Just telling somebody else was going to show up and cover for him.
I just have to read what Fallout just said. I would have sent the cops an off-planet warrant about the magician claiming he's a known pedophile. I just had to read that.
That could have done it.
Screw you, Chad Laserstorm.
So we do need to let him know, right, Grockies? Or
It's
do
up
we?
to you.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenna's a good idea.
Okay. You know what? No, we're not going to let him know. We'll deal with it when we get there. And Seamus, you're going to be my assistant.
Cool.
All right, fantastic.
Seamus is the beautiful assistant.
Right. So
Hey, Seamus is handsome as balls.
So is Seamus going to wear a wig and a dress for this, or is he going to be a male assistant?
No,
he's
he's gonna be
a male
he's
assistant.
gonna be in a snazzy suit.
Watch my
Sounds
Irish
like he
assistant
always
make
wears.
this bottle of whiskey disappear.
All right. So let's go. When? Oh boy. All right. Let's
You
do
see, the
it.
bottle's still there, but the whiskey is not.
No, that's the impressive part. You made the bottle disappear, but the whiskey's still
Can
there.
we just can we get a text wave to smoke to just get the information?
Yeah.
Like the. All right. Cool. So when do the performers have to be there?
The performers have to be there essentially local time, what would be the equivalent of 8 p.m. So it's noon. So that was so fast that you still have that 8-hour window right now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes, baby.
So does anybody else have anything that they need to do?
I need to find a good place to hide the Callahan special.
Yeah, not crash us into
No,
the
it's
ground landing.
Well, we got the magician's trunk, so
True.
It's a prop gun, I swear.
Chaz, do you need to pick up anything for the show?
no. No, I'm not getting doves. I'm not finding doves.
I wasn't thinking
I'm
that.
stupid. I'm
but
dead. I'm dead.
I
But
could
no,
high
I
quality.
was thinking basic magician's equipment, maybe. Just to remind you, you guys don't have that stuff.
right. Okay, but we don't have any money.
Expense it to the guy.
I'll
Smoke.
talk. All right. Yeah. Is there a magician's store? Oh, good idea. I like this. Is there a magician's store?
There is a magician's store.
All right. I'm gonna go there. With Seamus, we're gonna get out. We're gonna get our outfits and stuff.
So where do you want me to land?
Well, just in a normal wherever. Is there like a landing pad? Or
Oh yeah. There's a landing
so
pad in the
right there.
city, and you could
Yeah,
easily.
that's fine.
It's not really a magician's store specific. It's an entertainer store. So for anything you would need for magicians or singers or artists or anything like that, mimes.
All right. Sounds
Yes,
good. So we'll
even
go there
mimes.
and pick up. We'll pick up
Mimes?
the usual magician things, and then a trunk that has a false bottom to it.
Okay,
And then have Billy soundproof it.
you can pick all that stuff up. How are you going to pay for it?
We're gonna expense it to Jeff Smoke.
Okay, you're going to have to roll a convince on this one.
Yeah, I have no problem doing that. Is the
It's a female behind the
Fantastic.
counter.
Excellent. All right, so we
Will
are
that
going
be all, sir?
to. Yes, we're
Can
actually.
I help with my
This is
social?
going
Can you what?
help.
Is
with
there a
the
way that I
social.
could help him?
Yeah, how
So I can
would
give
you
my
do it?
social die.
Describe it.
I basically, when she's like, why do you need this expensed? I would mention that like we're
Oh.
short on time and
No,
Smoke has cleared this with us. Get her number.
Please,
Okay.
please don't talk.
He's helping you.
I'm giving you an extra
All right,
D8.
so you got all right D8.
Basically, I'm giving quick answers to like basic questions that you don't have to think about then.
Why isn't Jeff picking this up? He just got called in for a really good gig, he said. He had to be off planet now.
All right. Apparently, everybody else is answering these questions for me, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
You get an extra
Apparently,
D8.
Reginald came through the comm to answer it.
Yeah. All right.
taxi.
All right. First of all, so 3d10s, 3d8s, and a d6.
Mm.
And you get to keep 3.
And I get to keep 3, even better.
Nice, there's a 10 in there.
A 10, an 8, and a 6. So that's 24.
Okay.
So
Roll for seduction.
I look. I
You're going to be
Honey.
able to expense it. You get a plot point though because you have a complication now,
okay.
and that's the cops are alerted of a theft on the account. So unauthorized unauthorized use of Jeff Smoke's account.
We didn't leave our name, it doesn't matter.
All right. Okay.
Basically, it means you're not going to be able to use that account in the future.
All right.
Oh no!
I can't imagine he had much money anyway. So
He had a good amount.
okay.
Oh no!
I'd like
the
to
guy
take a
that won
cash
the-
advance with that as well. No, I'm just kidding. All right, cool. So I got a plot point. And do I mayhaps get a big damn hero die for the rolls?
Not on that one.
Okay.
Because there wasn't really a roll against on it.
Well, fine. All right, cool. So we have everything we
Here
need.
you
We have
are,
the false
sirs.
bottom.
You have a wonderful and magical day.
Hold on, I need to roll d20 for hotness. How hot is this lady in the store? Oh, damn, she's hot.
Well, you know, it's a magic store, so.
You know,
Ouch. She is way out of your league, Seamus.
Excuse me, I rolled Seamus's hotness before, and I rolled a 19. Seamus is a damn handsome man.
What's
I
your
rolled it on
physical
my
again?
actual d20 on my table when I was creating the character.
You have to
Okay?
be careful, though, because Chaz is there, you know, against you, so.
Guys, those are bonuses.
Oh, God!
oh god, do I have to role play this, don't I?
You do if you want to.
I do. I mean,
I was just rolling for hotness. I'm
I
not going
can't-
in on it. I'm just
I
saying.
can't.
this
I
is
can't
really hot.
tabletop this, can I?
No, you
I
can't
have to
tabletop
roleplay
this. Yep.
Shit.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Before you start role playing this, I just have to do it because it happened.
What are we role playing anyways? I was just... Next time I need a d20, it's not gonna happen.
And then I have to hit, I hate to do it, but sorry, Reginald, but
So was that Reginald's hotness that was?
Yeah,
just
so
rolled?
I'm not a pretty man.
So,
all right, Chaz, here you go. Let's
Hi
role
there.
play, baby.
Oh.
hi there, Chaz Laserstorm here.
Don't tell her that.
Chaz, but you're dead.
I'm a magician. Don't worry, it's just part of an act.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Chaz Laserstorm's alive.
Shh. Secret. You can keep a secret, can't you?
I you need to roll on this and yeah, now.
So it's just the same stuff, basically.
Yes, pretty much
Hold
minus one of those d8s.
Just may I interject, Captain Jimmy Dean? Reggie's looks make even the blind cringe.
Oh,
Very
I mean,
nice.
The
he
Hunchback
did
of
blow
Notre
himself
Dame
up,
feels
so maybe
bad
it's
for
because he
him.
blew himself up.
Yeah, I probably have massive scarring from that right now.
Oops, 3d8. Got 2d8 plus 2d8 plus d
Just
What are you
mix-
rolling for now?
plus
He's got to make a roll on the girl and quick.
d6.
Oh wow, no ones.
So,
14.
Just to see if you get a. Yep, you get a d6 big damn hero die.
All right. Yes. You know, I have. How much time do we have in between?
There's an 8-hour time frame.
Okay. Well, you know, I do have some time before I have to go to this little event for Jeff. Wondering maybe if you'd like to, go somewhere a little more private.
Well, oh screw this store.
I offer to watch the store.
Oh, Seamus is gonna watch the store. Okay.
I'll sit in the
Steal everything in the store.
I empty the cash register.
Well, she leaves you in charge. She rolled low enough that she leaves you in charge of the store. It's Chaz Laserstorm.
I would like
It
to
is.
pocket the fucking cash.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys in a little bit, and I leave with her.
Just me. I'm the only one that's there.
So you leave the store, or you go to the back room of the store?
No, leave the store. Going
Okay.
home.
You go to the freaking
Oh, you're going back to the Firefly?
No. Well, where's she live?
in the
Oh, you're
Firefly?
going back to her place.
Her place. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has an apartment somewhat nearby.
All right,
It's
what
like
do I
a
roll
30
to find out how
minute
much
commute.
cash I can take from the register?
Ooh, I haven't really thought about that. Hold
A
on.
D20. Just use a D20 and
Well, I'll do this. Hold on.
Okay.
You set off the silent alarm. Damn.
1,500. Or sorry,
1,500?
5,400.
5,400.
Yes,
Okay.
5,400. I just rolled the 2 and multiplied them. I was like, I'll add them. No, it was multiply I was going to do. Because money is relative and 5,400 is not a whole lot, so.
Yeah.
You should go get yourself an Ogie bar.
Fruity OT.
Well, of course, I don't want to make it noticeable that I empty the cash register, right? It just kind of... Yes, I go to buy, like, pizza or whatever the, like, standard fast food thing is that you can get.
Okay.
Sit in the store and eat it with the stolen money.
So,
That's
so
25.
you're leaving the store completely empty now?
I go across the street to, like, get a pizza or whatever, like, the equivalent is some noodles, and then go back into the store and eat the noodles.
Okay.
But I pay for it with the stolen money.
Oh, okay. But you go across the street, grab it, and then come back.
And this,
Gotcha. All right. And Chaz, I take it you're doing filthy, dirty, nasty magician tricks.
I might be.
You're
I might
making
be.
things disappear and reappear.
I might be
I
showing.
was about to say that, too. Watch as I make this organ disappear.
All right.
You had to know that was coming.
Yeah. All right. So that
I've had,
was
like-
me probably screwing everything up, but had to do it.
No, just screwing everything.
Yeah. Nothing. I didn't give you a complication, so.
Comfort 20. Gotta say,
I,
it's worth
You
it.
roll a d4 on the SCD chart.
Yeah, roll your physical real
Book
quick.
of Vile Darkness.
We'll see if you catch anything.
I regret nothing.
Oh, and by the way,
Fallout also says poor chick is going to wake up the next day with a hangover, a few dozen STDs, and no job.
oh, you get a plot point for everything that you just for playing Chaz so Chaz.
So okay, that is a new saying. So Chaz.
We can make
Did you do
shirts.
something smooth that was so Chaz.
Oh, we need shirts. That's so Chaz.
So Chaz.
end scene.
With, like doves on the back on the shoulders.
Oh, it's slow clap. I have to. Wow. Oh man. Oh, I'm crying.
Chaz Laserstorm doesn't care if the Russian mafia's after him. He banged a hot chick.
This
I asked
guy's
the
not
mo-
after me because I'm gonna
I
kidnap
asked a
this
very
kid and bring
important
it to him.
question in chat.
Parazane says he would buy a So Chaz shirt. Oh, we can brand Chaz Laserstorm now.
It's a D20 on the front, and it just says "So Chaz" instead of a 20.
And on the
So
back,
it's
it's
gold.
it's
So
Chaz
bad.
with like the Mephistopheles
With
goatee and
doves.
everything else, and doves coming out.
Yeah, the doves are on the back.
I'm designing this.
Or pigeons, maybe.
Pigeons.
No, they're doves. It was so Chaz that they're doves.
No, it starts off with pigeons, and then coming off of that are like doves. So it's like the pigeons turn into doves. He's so Chaz, he can turn
make a
pigeons to
Laserstorm
doves.
logo.
It's from a company that does I want to
Like,
say it's laser tag. I think I have one out by me.
I was like, whoa, someone made one of those? No.
Hey, I have someone that's designed songs around me now, so they have two different groggy songs.
What, like, who would like to enter me, DuckTales?
Oh,
It's a
God.
remix of the
DuckTales.
DuckTales song. Okay, so back to roleplay.
It's like, no, that was not my, no, not my man parts. Ooh, DuckTales.
Yes. No, not my man parts. Ooh, DuckTales.
All right.
Yes, that's what it
back
was.
to fire.
So I don't know what you
Wait,
guys.
you're doing Firefly,
I know what
right?
I'm doing.
Back to what we were doing before.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. What do you?
Okay,
guys
so
do?
that's the commercial break. We now return to Firefly RPG.
So, Chaz, how many hours are you spending?
A couple.
Okay. I'm 8.
Yeah.
You roll physical to see if you're exhausted.
Same team, dude.
He only said a couple. I'm not going to give him exhaustion for that.
I was joking.
I didn't roll a complication. You can't give me a complication.
I know, but I could make you roll physical.
On a 20 or on a what are you rolling for
Quick,
physical?
roll your physical and your move and your perform.
Oh Jesus.
Rolls a 1 on his perform. Oh, you can't get it up. So Chaz.
That's such.
So because Reginald is like extremely
We're gonna have-
hot,
We're gonna have.
is the opposite of so Chaz so Reginald?
God damn it. One,
Quote 31, strangely appropriate.
Oh God, I forgot about quote 31.
28. I hate law.
You hate law.
Oh no!
3.
Oh. Oh.
This is all your fault, Seamus.
Is this your fault, Bio? This is all your
Congratulations,
fault.
she's a cop. She just tased you.
Oh my
Or even better, you get back to her place. You're in the middle of it. She rips off a mask. It's Ariel.
Oh, that's fine because I just kill her.
Yeah, that would end things really, really quick.
And then you can just claim autoerotic asphyxiation.
Well, I was going to say that, you know,
there are a couple avenues that you could take here.
well, you do have a complication now.
Mm-hmm.
Stalker.
I'm cool with that.
So she's obsessed with you
Aren't they all?
and volunteers to be the assistant tonight.
This is actually not a bad idea.
Plausible deniability.
This is actually not a bad idea because it would free you up, Seamus, to
To
become
pretend to be wait staff and
you
sneak
could
upstairs.
absolutely do that. Yeah. But the problem is that no, this is not a bad idea. Not a good idea.
She probably knows more about magic than I do.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it. She can be the assistant tonight.